In this video, we're going to do a deep dive into Mago AI. This tool offers a ton of great features and comes at an affordable price. If you click on All Tools, you'll see they provide a wide variety of tools all in one place. Now, I want to be honest from the start. The quality of some features isn't the best out there, but I'll show you smart ways to get the most value out of Mago AI. Now, the main thing I use Mago AI for is the video lip sync feature. You can use this feature for so many different things. You can create a talking avatar, like this,
Mago AI's lip syncing technology,
or use it to make a multi-character lip sync scene, like this.
What's up, guys? My name is Lee, and in today's podcast, we have a special guest that is going to tell us all about a new AI tool called Mago AI.
You can even add character dialogue to your AI-generated videos, just like this.
I really need to bring my lazy husband here one day. I think he might actually like this coffee shop.
So if this is something you're interested in, hit that like button and let's get started. First, we're going to create the talking avatar. So we'll start by selecting the lip sync video option from the tools list. To create a talking avatar, you can use the built-in characters that Mago AI provides. But honestly, those don't give you the best quality. Their movements are a bit too generic. What you really want to do is head over to Google AI Studio. There you get free access to Gemini 2.5 Pro. Now I found that Gemini does a much better job at writing prompts than ChatGPT. So here's what you want to write. Create me a text-to-image prompt for a woman in her 20s. She is sitting behind a desk in a professional studio, talking into a microphone. She is facing the camera and looking directly into it. Place the prompts in a code box, easy to copy. Also add some adjustable elements. Then click Run. Gemini creates a very detailed prompt structure, and this is exactly why I prefer it over ChatGPT. As you can see, Gemini provides multiple options, each neatly placed in a code box with a quick copy button. It starts by generating a main prompt that's carefully crafted to be detailed and balanced, aiming for a high-quality, realistic result. It also offers several alternative prompts in different styles. For example, there's a cinematic and moody style for a more dramatic and atmospheric look, a bright and modern YouTuber style for a clean, high-energy vlogger aesthetic, and a close-up and intimate style that zooms in on facial expressions and emotional connection with the viewer. At the bottom, you get the adjustable elements. You can mix and match keywords from these suggestions to fine-tune your prompt, adjusting the appearance of the woman, studio style, lighting, expression and camera angle. This level of customization gives you far more control over the final image, and it's a big reason why I find Gemini much more useful than ChatGPT for creative work like this. Next, we'll generate the images. First, we'll use the prompts that Gemini gave us, and then we can make adjustments if needed. To start, we'll copy the first main prompt by simply clicking the Copy button. Then we'll use Whisk, a free AI image generator developed by Google. It uses Image Gen 4, so the quality is really impressive. Paste in the first prompt and click Generate, and the result looks great, high quality and professional. Next, we'll copy the cinematic and moody prompt from Gemini, paste it into Whisk, and hit Generate. As expected, the result has a beautiful cinematic feel. Then we'll test the bright and modern YouTuber style prompt, generate it, and the result looks clean, vibrant, and full of energy with bright colors. Now we'll try the final style, close-up and intimate. Paste the prompt, generate the image, and it comes out exactly as intended, a close-up shot of the woman speaking into a microphone. Now that you've seen how each style looks, you can either use them as they are or tweak them further to better match your vision. If you want to make changes to your images, you can go back to Gemini and check the options available under the Adjustable Elements section. For example, if I wanted to change the woman to a different race, I'd first copy the prompt style I liked the most. I'll go with the bright and modern YouTuber style and paste it into Whisk. Then I'd return to Gemini, and under Appearance of the Woman, I'd copy the description, a Japanese woman with long black hair. At the top, Gemini clearly tells you which part of the prompt to replace. It says to replace the "a woman in her 20s" section. So I go back to Whisk, find that exact phrase in the prompt, and replace it with "a Japanese woman with long black hair." Then hit Generate. Now we have an image of a Japanese woman. If I want her to look younger, I simply add "in her 20s" back into the prompt and generate it again. Now she looks younger, just like I wanted. As you can see, you can adjust any part of the image to get exactly what you envision. Once you're happy with the result, just download the image you like by hovering over an image and click the download icon. Next, we'll create motion for our image, and to do that, we'll use Flow, another Google product designed for generating high-quality AI videos. To use Flow, you'll need to log in with your Google account. Once you're in, you'll see a message at the top letting you know that you need to be a Google AI subscriber to access Flow. If you click on the subscribe button, you'll see that Google offers the first month completely free, and after that, It costs just $20 per month. This plan includes limited access to VEO3 and gives you 1,000 video generation credits. You'll also get access to Whisk's image-to-video tool. With those 1,000 credits, you can generate 100 videos using Flow with VEO2 Fast, 10 high-quality VEO3 videos, or 100 videos through Whisk's image-to-video feature. You can cancel the subscription when your free credits run out, or if you enjoy using Flow. Keep it going for just $20 a month. Okay, now that you've subscribed for the free month, you can start using Flow. We'll begin by clicking on Create a New Project. Once the video creation window opens, the first thing you need to do is make sure you've selected the correct model. Otherwise, you'll burn through your credits quickly. Click on the settings icon, then go to Model. You'll see 4 models available. The first is VEO2 Fast, which costs 10 credits per video. Next is VEO3 Fast, which costs 20 credits per video. Then you have the same 2 models but in higher quality. However, these high-quality models are very expensive, costing 100 credits per video. So unless you're on an ultra plan, I don't recommend using them. We'll only be able to generate about 10 videos. By using the fast models, you can get 100 videos with VEO2 or 50 videos with VEO3. For this tutorial, we'll use VEO2 Fast, so make sure that's selected. Also, be sure to set it to 1 output per prompt to save your credits. Next, under the generation method, we'll select frames to video. This option allows you to set a first and last frame for your video generation. But for this example, we'll only be using the first frame. Click on the first frame icon and upload the image you downloaded from Whisk. Then click Crop and Save and wait for it to finish uploading. Now it's time to create the motion. All we want is a natural-looking video of the woman talking. And that's exactly what we'll type into the prompt box. The woman is talking. She has a natural talking style, calm, relaxed, and professional. Click Generate, and after about a minute, you'll have a smooth, realistic video of the woman speaking. Next, we'll extend the video by clicking the Add to Scene icon, which opens a new window called Flow Scene Builder. Click the plus icon, choose Extend, then type, "The woman continues to talk," and click Generate. Once it's ready, you'll have a longer video of the woman talking. You can repeat this process as many times as you like to make the video feel more dynamic and natural. This helps ensure that when we add lip sync later, the movement looks varied and realistic, not like she's looping the same motions. When you're happy with the sequence, click Export, then Download. I also made another video with a different woman to give you a better idea of how each style comes out. Now, if you've extended your video and aren't happy with one of the segments, removing it isn't done in the scene builder itself. You actually have to go back to the previous window, find the clip, and click Remove from Scene. To return to the scene builder, just click the Scene Builder tab at the top. Trust me, it took me a while to figure this out. A simple Remove from Scene button right inside the builder would be a lot easier. Hopefully they add that in a future update. Now that we have our motion video, it's time to go back to Mago AI. The first thing we'll do is upload the motion video we just created. Keep in mind that the video must be under 3 minutes long and smaller than 50 megabytes. Click Upload a Video, then select the file you generated. Next, make sure to turn off the close mouth and solid color background options. I've found the end result looks much better with those turned off. Now you'll need to select a voice. Click on the Voice tab, and the voice selection menu will open. Here, you can choose from many different voices and filter them by language. Mago AI supports almost every major language. For this example, I'll stick with English. You can also filter by gender. I'll go with female. And by age, where I'll choose young. Leave the tone filter set to all. You can also adjust the speed of the voice using the slider below the selection menu. For most voices, the normal speed works perfectly. I'll use the voice named Emma for this demo. Next, we need to add some text. You also have the option to upload an audio file if you've generated the voice using another tool. Mago AI lets you import that audio directly. For the text, I'll use the section from the top of the screen as an example. Now click Generate AI Video. It will take about 2 minutes to process, and you'll end up with a clean video of the woman talking with well-synced lip movement.
Mago AI's lip syncing technology detects video subject.
To download it, just click the Download button. I also created 2 more examples, one using another character generated in Flow, and another using one of Mago AI's default avatars.
Mago AI's lip syncing technology detects video subjects and analyzes audio tracks to
Now, Mago AI's lip sync can vary. Sometimes it's really good, other times it's not as accurate. It mostly depends on the video you're using.
Overall, you can see the lip sync feature works really well. It's not the absolute best out there, but it's definitely solid and very usable. Next, we'll create the multi-character lip sync video, which features 2 characters in the same video talking to each other. like this.
What's up, guys? My name is Lee, and in today's podcast, we have a special guest that is going to tell us all about a new AI tool called Mago AI.
To create this, we'll start by generating the image prompt using Google AI Studio again. This time, we'll use the following prompt. Create text-to-image prompts for 2 characters sitting behind a desk in a studio, talking in a podcast-style setup. Both characters must be facing the camera and looking directly into it. Each character prompt must include full visual details as ready-to-use examples. The output must consist of 2 detailed prompts and 1 environment, so when put together, forms the whole scene. All prompts must be in easy-to-copy boxes. Also add some adjustable elements like rendering style, race, hairstyle, outfits. Also give a full list of possible elements. Click Run. It will generate ready-to-use and adjustable prompts. What's great about prompting this way is that you can adjust all 3 components, each character and the environment separately, then combine them when you're ready. This makes it super simple and efficient to create the exact image you want. Now that Gemini is done generating our prompts, you'll see that it gave us 3 sections: the first character prompt, the second character prompt, and the environment prompt. It also included instructions on how to combine them into one scene. And at the bottom, there's a full list of adjustable elements you can use to customize the look of the characters or the studio. Now let's test the prompt. First, I'll copy the prompt for the first character and paste it into Whisk. When working with multiple prompts, it's important to lock the seed to ensure a consistent style. To do this, click on the settings icon in Whisk. Set the seed number to 1 or 0 and make sure it's locked. This helps produce similar-looking images across different prompts. Once that's set, click Generate. This gives us our first character, an East Asian man in his 30s. Next, we'll generate the second character. Copy the prompt, paste it into Whisk, and click Generate. Now we have our second character. Finally, let's generate the environment. Copy the studio prompt, paste it into Whisk, and click Generate. This gives us the overall look and feel of the podcast studio. Now to bring it all together and generate the full scene, we'll combine all 3 prompts. First, paste the first character prompt into Whisk. Add some space by pressing Shift-Enter on your keyboard. Then paste in the second character prompt. Again, add a line break, then paste the environment prompt below them. Once that's done, click Generate. Just like that, both characters now appear in the same studio, sitting side by side exactly as we wanted. And as you can see, the characters and the studio look very similar to their individual versions, which makes it easy to adjust any part of the scene going forward. To adjust the image, you simply change the text and the character or studio prompts to reflect what you want. For example, if we want to change what the man is wearing, we just find the part of his prompt that describes his clothing and update it. Let's say we want him to wear a hoodie instead. Just change the clothing description in the prompt to a hoodie. Click Generate, and now he's wearing a hoodie. If we want the woman to wear something more professional, we can change her prompt from a burnt orange silk blouse to a white suit jacket. Then click Generate, and now she is wearing a white suit. Also, for motion video generation, it's better if characters aren't in an emotional or animated state. So if her prompt says she's laughing or smiling, we can remove that part to create a more neutral expression. This helps make the motion animation smoother and more realistic, especially for lip sync purposes. One thing you'll notice is that all the images on the left might look very similar to each other, and all the images on the right might look the same too. That's because even though we have walked the seed, Whisk still uses 2 different seeds, one for the left and one for the right. If you want variations of the same prompt without rewriting anything, just change the seed number, for instance, from 1 to 2, and regenerate the image. You'll see a slight difference. For example, all the original images on the left might have had a table with a visible corner, but after adjusting the seed, the table appears straight, just like in the other image. This gives you flexibility to explore variations while keeping the overall design consistent. Next, we'll create the motion videos for our characters using Google Flow again. Head over to Flow and create a new project. Use the same settings as before. Select VO to Fast and Frames to Video. Upload the image you downloaded from Whisk as your first frame. Now we need to create 2 separate videos, one where only the man is talking and the woman is listening, and another where the woman is talking and the man is listening. For the first video, type the following prompt into the box. Only the man on the left is talking, and the woman on the right is listening. Then click Generate. Once it's done, you should have a video of the man speaking while the woman listens. Add this video to the scene and extend it by clicking the plus icon, selecting Extend, and typing. The man continues talking, and the woman continues listening. Then click Generate again. Once that's complete, you'll have a full video of the man speaking. If you're happy with the result, Go ahead and download it. Next, we'll create the same type of video, but with the roles reversed. This time the woman will talk and the man will listen. Type, the woman on the right is talking and the man on the left is listening, and click Generate. Once it's ready, you should have a video of just the woman speaking. Before moving on to the scene builder, make sure to remove the previous videos of the man talking. Then, click Add to Scene on the new video of the woman speaking. In the scene builder, click Extend, then type, the woman continues to talk and the man continues to listen, and click Generate. Once that's finished, you'll have a complete video of the woman speaking while the man listens. When you're satisfied with the result, go ahead and download the final video. Since most lip sync generators, including Mago AI, don't support multi-character lip sync directly, we need to make a few adjustments to the videos before adding the lip sync. For this step, we'll use CapCut. First, we're going to split both videos, giving us 4 separate video files. Add both videos to CapCut and make sure to label them clearly so you don't get confused later about which one is which. Start by dragging the video of the man talking onto the timeline. Then, use the cropping tool to remove the right half of the video. Be sure to check for any hand movements to avoid cutting off his hands during the crop. Once you're happy with the crop, click Confirm, and then drag the cropped video to the left side of the screen so the right side appears black. Export this video and name it something like Man Talking. Be careful not to export at too high a resolution. Keep the file size under 50 megabytes to meet Mago AI's requirements. Next, repeat the same process for the woman talking video. Drag her video onto the timeline, crop the left half, and again double-check that her hands aren't cut off. Click Confirm, then drag her video to the right side of the screen so the left side remains black. Export this video and name it Woman Talking, using the same export settings to stay within the file size limit. Now that both videos are separated and cropped correctly, you're ready to head back to Mago AI and add the lip sync to each individual video. Start by uploading the first video of the man talking. Add the text you want him to say. Choose a voice from the voice selection window and click Generate. Once that's done, repeat the same process for the woman talking video. Upload her video, enter the script for what you want her to say, select a voice from the voice window, and click Generate. At this point, you'll have 2 separate videos, both fully lip-synced with voiceovers. Now, we just need to go back to CapCut and combine them to form the final, complete video. You'll need to rename the 2 original videos of the man and woman talking. Change them to Man Listening and Woman Listening. Upload these newly renamed videos and delete the original versions to avoid confusion. Then, import the 2 lip-synced videos we created with Mago AI. Start by dragging the man talking video onto the CapCut timeline. Trim out any silent parts to create a smooth, flowing conversation. Next, use the cropping tool to remove the black section from the frame. Once cropped, drag the video to the left side of the video canvas. Now add the woman talking video to the timeline. Trim any silent parts here as well. If the video is split into multiple pieces, select all the clips, right-click, and choose Create Compound Clip to merge them into one. Use the cropping tool again to remove the black side, and when finished, drag it to the right side of the video canvas. At this point, you should see both characters speaking naturally in split view. Next, let's add the listening reactions. Drag in the woman listening video above the man talking video on the timeline. This is where it gets a bit tricky. You'll need to reverse the clip so the transition into the next scene is smoother. To reverse a video, select the clip and click the reverse icon. Once reversed, trim the front of the clip, but not the part that will act as the transition into the next video. Align the trimmed clip to match the length of the man talking segment, then adjust the front to fill the timeline. Use the cropping tool to remove the side where the man appears, and drag the clip to the left side of the canvas. Make sure there's no visible seam in the middle of the video. Now bring in the man listening video. You may notice the transition feels jumpy. To smooth it out, also reverse this clip by selecting it and clicking the reverse button. If this reversed clip isn't long enough to cover the woman's entire dialogue, just add the same video again after it. Since the first clip is already reversed, the second one will flow naturally. Trim the second part to match the length of the woman's talking. Once both clips are set, select them and create a compound clip to merge them into one. Now crop this new clip to remove the black portion and drag it to the right side of the screen. Again, make sure there's no visible joining line in the center. Once everything is aligned, select all clips and create one final compound clip to turn everything into a single unified video. To finish, let's upscale the final video. Select the compound clip, scroll down under the basic settings, and enable Enhance Quality and wait for the processing to complete. Finally, go to Export, give your video a name, set the quality to 4K, and enable optical flow for smoother transitions. Click Export to render your final polished video.
What's up, guys? My name is Lee, and in today's podcast, we have a special guest that is going to tell us all about a new AI tool called Mago AI. Emma, please tell us about Mago AI.
Thank you, Lee. Mago AI is one of the few AI tools that specializes in lip sync technology. You can create talking avatars, singing animals, and even add lip sync to your Pixar-style animation videos. We're constantly improving the platform every month, and we'd love to hear feedback from our users to help us make the tool even better.
So as you saw, it's not bad. The lip sync isn't perfect, but for the low price, I think it's actually quite good. Next, I'll show you how to create an animation using this lip sync setup. I've already generated the images in Whisk. All you need are 2 pictures of the people you want to animate. In my case, I used 2 women in a coffee shop. I also created a scene of them walking into the coffee shop, along with 2 images of their husbands, one looking fat and lazy, and the other well-groomed and playing golf. To build the scene of them talking, I used Google Flow. I started by uploading the images and used the prompt, "The 2 women walk to the back of a coffee shop." Then I extended the scene by prompting, "The 2 women sit down at a table." For the individual shots, I used the prompt, "The woman is talking," for both characters, and selected still for camera movement, so the frame stays steady and doesn't pan around too much. For the husbands, I created scenes with prompts like, "Fat man watching TV, scratching his belly," and "Man playing golf, just finished hitting the ball, watching how far it goes." Once the scenes were done, I went into Mago AI. I uploaded the first video of the woman talking, gave her a script, chose a voice, generated the video, and downloaded it. Then I did the same for the second woman, uploaded her video, added her script, selected a voice, and generated the clip. Now it's time to bring everything together in CapCut. In CapCut, start by importing all the videos you've created, drag them onto the timeline, and go through each one, trimming out any boring or silent parts. Just keep it flowing and make sure everything still looks good after the cuts. This helps keep the animation from feeling slow or dull. Next, find the parts where the 2 women are talking about their husbands, and insert the scenes that show their husbands as they speak. This makes the storytelling feel more dynamic and visually connected. Before adding transitions, go ahead and turn the 2 husband clips into compound. Keep them subtle so they don't overpower the pacing. Once you're happy with the arrangement, select all the clips and turn them into one compound clip, giving you a seamless single timeline to work with. To make the intro more engaging, we'll add a slow zoom out effect. Select the very first part of a video and click on the keyframe icon on the left. Adjust the scale to zoom in slightly. Then, choose a spot just before the women sit down, click the keyframe icon again, and zoom the video out to your desired level. When you play it back, you'll see a smooth zoom out as they walk into the coffee shop, adding a nice cinematic touch. Now, let's add some background music. Click on Audio, search for something like coffee shop music, find a track you like, and drag it onto the timeline. Adjust the volume to around -15 so it plays softly in the background without overpowering the women's voices. Next, select the final compound clip and, under Basic Settings, enable Enhance Image. This will upscale the visuals to HD. Once that's done, go to Export, give your video a name, select 4K resolution, turn on optical flow for smoother frames, and click Export to finish your video.
I really need to bring my lazy husband here one day. I think he might actually like this coffee shop. Then again, he barely ever lifts his butt off the couch. You should see him. He's getting super out of shape and doesn't want to do anything. Why can't I have a husband like yours?
Well, my husband is far from perfect too. All he cares about is playing golf. Sure, he's out of the house and off the couch, but he still doesn't do anything except play golf.
So when it comes to lip sync and animations, Mago AI actually works really well. Now, I'm sure many of you have noticed it says, "Free AI Lip Sync Video Generator," right at the top of the site. And that's technically true, but I want to give you the full picture. If we take a look at the pricing, the free plan does let you generate up to 3 minutes of video, which sounds great, but the catch is that the watermark covers the entire video, making it basically unusable for any real content. Just take a look at this example. You'll see what I mean.
For free using our AI lip sync generator. Mago AI's lip syncing technology.
If you're planning to use Mago AI seriously, I recommend going with the Pro plan. It gives you 20 minutes of video generation time, which is plenty, especially since most lip sync clips are just a few seconds long. Plus, it includes access to the commercial license, which is essential if you plan to monetize your content. And if you're looking to create even more videos, there's also the enterprise plan for $99 per month. That gives you 100 minutes of video time, enough to produce a lot of content. If your only goal is to remove the watermark, you can go with the starter plan. Just keep in mind that it doesn't include a commercial license, so it's not suitable for monetized projects. If you feel like this video gave you value, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I'll be reviewing a few AI tools every month, covering the good, the bad, and showing real examples of how to get the most out of each one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.